Hello again. Today I'm going to start changing everything out, which I mean by everything, it had a little oil pressure problem, a little low. So me being me, not taking a chance and watching everybody on YouTube, more than likely the oil pump, more than the little oil ring around it. I'll try to show that in the video. But if I have to dig that far into the engine, I'm going to replace everything. And I mean anything I could think of and get my hands on, like the little radiator hose, the timing chain. As long as I'm in there, I'm already got the case off. I'm going to do timing chain, oil pump, water pump, alternator, and power steering fluid. I found out the power steering pump controls the brakes and the power steering. So let's make sure that's new. So got it jacked up. Let's get started. I've already got the water drained. I pulled the hose, so it's not all the way, but most of the way. Now I'm going to take this loose, which is the air cleaner. Two nuts up here, and I think there's something else holding it on, which I can't see. So there's a little clip going down there that holds that in. Just pull. And that comes out. Now I'm taking all these bolts and just kind of putting them back into place. Just an easier way for me to find things. I need to take this top shroud off. And of course yours may be different, but let's see if you can see that. Down there, just three on each side. Holds the upper and lower shroud together. So removing the shroud wasn't quite as easy as I said, but I see these here. You have to go back in there. There's a little bolt. You can see that. Back there. I'm going to take that loose and that should move these over where I can get it. That's the way this stuff goes. It's always something. Always something. And now you can see. It's amazing. Hopefully. So yeah, just clamp that wheel back here. This big one. 2 pounds, this thing was going. Some of those I guess stick real hard, but this one said okay. Just get the wrench back off. There you go. And then typically you don't have to do this, but I figured I'm in here, I'm going to replace everything. So this is going to be new. The water pump's going to, or the power steering pump is going to be new. Water pump, and then I have to get in there for the oil pump and the timing chain. So that's where I'm headed, but I figured as long as I'm here, let's just start stripping stuff off. Now, and of course we haven't said it, I probably haven't. Disconnect your battery. You'll know if you did or not right about now. Oops, sorry, I forgot to hit the button. I had to remove this on mine to be able to get that little nut on the back side of the water pump off. But once I got this moved out of the way, it came off pretty easy. And then, of course, the water pump came with it. Harmonic balancer next. But he said that was going to be tough. I'm glad that wasn't. Although I sprayed it with I always keep a can of this around. So I sprayed this yesterday, sprayed the bowl with it. I don't know if that's the reason it came out easy or not, but that, I'm giving it. So, picked up one of these. Fairly clean. And of course I clean them all off before I put them back on. And then of course, not that you can see it, but right down there, that's a pickup tube down there. I had to get that nut off. Which I'll probably have to drop the pan. Of course everybody does that, and I should inspect everything anyway. So, not a big deal. Oil pump, timing chain, replace all that, put everything back. Beep. We did all that just so we can get to this nut. Yeah. Now you still got to check the pan and stuff, but it's a little silly. Hey, so we got everything out. Water pump, oil pickup, harmonic balancer, which I'm cleaning off, getting all the gunk off of it. Cover, so I'm going to clean all this up. I need all these surfaces clean around here. We're going to pop the gasket, of course, get that out of there. I've got a new one of those, new seal. Same thing down there. I'm just going to clean the surfaces. I was going to change the timing chain out. So that looks okay. The screen, just checking the screen in there. I've got to put the pan out of there, clean that out. See if there's any chunks of metal laying down there. So if you can see here, there's a rivet. in that rivet there. I mean, this oil pan has never been taken off in 200,000 miles. Checked. Maintenance department somewhere. Get me it. Never been taken off. So, guess what's coming off? So I guess I'll just see what. Now that's shut. There's your problem. Yeah. Tore. Yeah. So. Like so. And that's brittle. Yeah. Brittle, hard. I don't know if you can see that. I should use my other camera that has a focusing ring. What are you gonna do? Yeah, that's pretty bad. Well, who knew? I do now. Now I'm going to go clean the rest of it, and then we can start putting everything back, which is odd. I didn't think it'd be done quite that quick.